Hey, what's up guys, Mike here, and I'm gonna talk about how to side against Hieratic dragons today. So basically it's gonna come out in Galactic Overlord, which is very soon, and you'll make a huge impact in this format with some crazy TCG exclusives. And basically this deck itself is very good. It's a second popular deck in second strongest deck in OCG. And it's probably gonna be a very strong deck in TCG, because TCG usually got more rich people. Yeah, this deck because this deck is very expensive to make. I think it's I would say it's more expensive than Windups, and you have to see if it's more expensive than the peak of the Dino Rabbit. So let's get started. I'm gonna talk about 10 cards today. So 6 monsters and 4 traps. Number 1. Fossil Dino, and this card is pretty good. Your opponent cannot special summon. With this card flip, destroy all special summon monsters. Neither player can special summon. I said that wrong. So basically, if you drag out this card and your opponent has a lot of special summon ways for their Hieratic dragons, they will have a hard time to going through this card. The only situation they can go through is by using that 18 4-star monster Hieratic dragon to get over this card, because this card's defense point is so low. But if you have some traps to defend it, or your opponent doesn't have that as a card, you're probably gonna stock this card on the field and stock there for a long time. And after they expand, you can just, what am I supposed to do? I just gonna set one monster, and this it is just for defense, and you flip it. So basically, it is a good card. Definitely recommend this, and it's also a very popular side deck choice. So you are not gonna face a situation that you have to drag out one side card and put this card in, because this card I think is already in some people's side deck. So second card, it is a Battle Fader. I definitely recommend this. You're probably gonna only see this card in some Frog Monarch or like Piper's Chaos or Exodius, but this card is pretty good. You can special summon this card to end the battle phase. And the reason why I choose this card is more useful than Gores or Tragodia. The reason why it is the Gores, you can special summon this. It is a very good monster, but you have to take damage first. What if you don't have enough life point to take the first hit? That's a tough choice. And what if you have a back row and your opponent did not destroy all your back row and they attack? You cannot drop out Gores. And in our way, we usually we will have multiple direct attack. We will use the lowest monster first to attack, and if you drop out Gores, they're gonna go over your token very easily. Hopefully they can even go over your Gores, because it's only 27/25. So Hieratic dragons can drag out a lot of big monsters. So that's why I think Battle Fader is good. And the second one, Tragodia, if you don't have enough cards in your hand, what are you supposed to do with a Tragodia with 0 or 600 attack and defense? It's not gonna survive. So during the research, I found out the Hieratic dragon, the most expand way they can deal like 12,700 battle damage in one battle phase. That's crazy. If you don't have Battle Fader, how are you supposed to stop it? So Battle Fader, definitely recommend this. Third card, Sonic Rio, is a very popular card too. So this card basically is a 19 light beater. All these effects and attack point attribute effects is very good for a 4-star. It's probably one of the best 4-star monster right now. So basically, your opponent cannot search. So yeah, you have to know Hieratic has a spell which is can search any Hieratic dragon from their deck to the hand. So if you have Sonic King, they cannot use it, and almost all the Hieratic dragons in their hand is inherit special summon. If they're gonna special summon it, you can just tribute it to negate a special summon. So it's pretty good. So if your opponent special summon 121, that guy, like same effect like as Cyber Dragon, and when he's tributed, you can drag out one more card. When he special summons that, he cannot use that card to attack this turn. So basically, if I'm against a Hieratic, he special summons that card, I will not tribute myself to destroy that card, and I will wait to see if he's gonna either tribute this card to summon another one, which I can tribute, or he's gonna use like enemy controller or something like that. If he use enemy controller, it's tough for me. So, but if he does not have enemy controller, and he will not tribute this card to make another inherit summon because he know I will tribute it. So this card still gets an effect to special summon one normal dragon monster, which is 0 attack. How will you use it? It's a tough for them. So Sonic Rival, basically a very good card. Force, Electric Virus. For some of you who don't know the effect, I will show you. You can discard this card to the graveyard, take control of one face-up machine or dragon type monster your opponent controls until the end phase of this turn. So basically, this card got a similar use as Puppet Plan. So you can just discard it to take over Hieratic dragons and use it as attack or tribution or either synchro exceed with it. So yeah, it's a very good card. You can even side this card in to against Dino Rabbit by taking over their Lagia. Yeah, you cannot take over Toka because he will negate your effect. So that's the 4 monsters, and I still got 2 more. 5th, Maxi, still a very top hot card, even though the price is dropped a little bit, not a little bit, should I say for a lot, but it's still very expensive and it's still useful against most of the decks. Like, it's not very good against Insector, it's okay against Dino Rabbit, and it's good against windups and good against 6Ms. So after Hieratic Dragon comes out, I think this card will still be your side even main choice, because during your opponent's turn you can just during their standby phase, you can even activate this card's effect to before they make any actions, you can just discard it. So if they just end their turn, yeah, it's a -1 for you, but you just cause them 1 turn of moving. So if they choose not to do anything, they are basically left behind for you to draw another powerful card. And if he use summons at 2100, you can, and he tribute it, it's an inherent summon. You cannot chain XC, but you can chain XC to in the response of that 6-star monster and draw a card. And if they decide to exceed it, you draw another one. And if they use that 6-star exceed, which is a dragon type, I forgot all of those names, but I do remember their names. So if they detach 1 to special summon 1 more dragon, you draw another. So Maxi basically is still good. And last monster I want to talk about is Jelly Duel. This card somebody found out this card is great against Dino Rabbits, and I think will be good against Hieratic, because you can just set this card and your opponent expand, and bam, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. How do you deal that so-called 12,700? Yeah, they can. There's one way they can get over this, because by summon one that the new Gaia Dragon Knight to hit this one to be able to get your damage, and this card is destroyed. But this card is still good if they don't have that and they decide to attack to get the OTK, and you just use this card to stop your opponent by 1 turn. Yeah, they can still summon that Gaia Dragon Knight, but they cannot attack this turn. So next turn you just use this as either way to tribute, exceed, something like that. The reason why I choose this card over Spirit Reaper is because I found out almost all the Hieratic Dragon. I have a hard time saying that names because it's so Hieratic Dragon. Yeah, there we go. And Dino Rabbits, they both main 3 Forbidden Lands, which is just gonna destroy Spirit Reaper. So Jelly Duel, basically recommend this, and it's also a light attribute. It's very good. And 4 traps. Number 1, obviously, light improving mirror. to negate your Hieratic Dragon's effect. I'm not gonna talk about this card for a long time because everybody knows what it did when we are against agents. Yeah, agents are dead right now, but we still remember how agents are broken. And second trap, chain disappearance. The reason why I choose this card because if your opponent uses that 6-star effect to drag out one normal monster, the attack for that normal monster is 0. So you can be able to use chain disappearance to banish that card away, and if they have another one, they are also banished. So if they only put Watt Dragon, and you can just banish those two and not give them the chance to put out the rank 6 exceed monster. So yeah, chain disappearance. And the Mirror of Oasis. Basically, this card is a 1-for-1 because you use that, he tribute that 6 monster to drag out one card, and you special summon that card. He used his effect to special summon one 6-star normal. You flip this card to destroy it, or they use the 6-star rank 6 exceed monsters effect to drag out one card. Basically, it's gonna be a Darkness Metal, which is he still have. So you can use this card to destroy it and draw one card. So the reason why I choose to use this card to destroy that 6-star normal monster because I don't want him to drag out the rank 6 exceed. So basically it's a 1-for-1 and not giving them the chance to special summon that card. So it's pretty good. And the last card I'm talking about, which is I like the most, is the Summon Limit. For you guys who doesn't know the effect, I can show you guys if my camera is focusing. Neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. So what that means is summon, you can exceed. Summon, you can use Monster Reborn. So basically the expand way of Hieratic Dragon is, I'm just gonna use Proxy right now. Special summon one 6-star guy, tribute it, summon another card from the hand, and use this 6-star effect to drag out one card. How many times of summon is that? 3. Yes, 3. They cannot summon more than 2 times, which means bam, they drag out that 6-star. They tribute it. If they tribute this to summon this card effect cannot be activated. If they just summon something like that, and they cannot exceed special summon because they summon 2 times. So basically, it's a very, very good card against Hieratic, and it's also very, very useful against Dino Rabbits. If your opponent's got Tour Guide into Tour Guide, yeah, 2 times summon limit, they cannot exceed. Dino Rabbits, banish two dinosaurs, bam, summon limit, they cannot exceed to a retard Lagia or Doka. There's a ruling of this card you guys have to know. If your opponent summoned 2 times, and I said this card, I didn't activate it. By the time I activated this card, because this special summon 2 times, it does count towards to their special summon in this turn. So I don't have to use this card before you summon it. I can use this card after you summon 2 times. Yeah, that's how it works. So I think this card will be very, very powerful. I think it's a extremely underrated card because I think the reason why is because this card is common. Some rich people don't want to use this. So yeah, this card is mostly recommended over those 3. Oh, those 2 are the most recommended traps, which is a very, very shutdown against the Hieratic Dragon. So tell me guys if you agree with my 10 cards, and you can also leave a comment down below about what other cards that you think is powerful against Hieratic, because it's gonna be a tier 1 deck, I think, in my opinion. And it's gonna be very expensive, and people will split from the Dino Rabbits maybe into Hieratic. And thanks for you guys watching. See you guys next time. Oh, by the way, I have to say that I really want to get more subs, not just because I want to, but every time I drag out a video, I have quite I was thinking like if am I talking to myself or not, because I don't got ridiculous amount of views. I really want to get more views to let them to see my content. And yeah, hope you guys can help me out. See you guys next time. Thanks. Mike here, signing out.